Good afternoon, card community. It is RJ, and it is time for the Sunday Trivia Recap. Hooray! Loud cheers, applause, fireworks going off, mass hysteria in the street, dogs and cats living together, basketball becoming the #1 sport in the nation, and other total insane possibilities. Insane possibility basketball. No. Anyway, and all that craziness going on, and we still have time for some great trivia and prizes to give away. All right. So, I had a lot of great trivia and questions, trivia answers, trivia prizes last week. We're going to go through them one by one today and pick ourselves a couple winners. All right. Let's get to it. So, on Monday, my question was, it was all a Labor Day themed thing because Monday was Labor Day. So I said, this team became the only team ever to accumulate 100 wins by Labor Day. Now, there were a lot of answers given because in the history of baseball, there have been a number of teams that have won an insane amount of games, 114, 116. So you would think some of them did it before Labor Day, but in the distant past, the season ended a lot earlier than it does now because double headers were regular occurrences back in the day. So like teams like the 1916. Well, I shouldn't say. I need to take that back. It didn't necessarily end earlier, but the 1906 Cubs didn't win, believe it or not, 100 wins by Labor Day. They certainly got 116 wins, but it wasn't before Labor Day. The Cleveland Indians back in, I think, 54 had an insane number of wins. Just recently, the Dodgers had an insane number of wins. But the only team in history to actually accumulate 100 before Labor Day was the 1998 New York Yankees. Now, I went back to my 1998 sets, but couldn't find a team picture of the Yankees, so I just pulled this old Fleer logo sticker. So the answer was the 1998 New York Yankees. Your prize for getting that right will be this Topps Chrome insert. On the back, it's Ted Williams, DOD, Decade of Dominance. And it was a various number of players, obviously. It was die cut into the shape of an X, just for coolness sake, I suppose. But this one's celebrating the 1950s. If you read across there, Decade of Dominance, power, isolated power from 1950s, the Decade of Dominance, Ted Williams card. That is your prize. The individuals up here on the screen were nice enough to throw out a guess for that. I will scroll up and down a little bit so you can see if you made the list. Make sure your name got on there. Now, I'm doing this by myself through email that I have to check myself, so it's always possible I missed somebody. If I missed your name on the thing, I'm sorry. I'm a one-man show. I will try and do better next time. But we're talking about free stuff here, so beggars can't be choosers. All right, so we will spin. I will shuffle once and spin. You must hit 3 times on my channel in order to secure the victory for that card. So we will spin now. Good luck to everybody. Here we go. So good week this week for me. I got a lot of cool things to show off next week, culminating, and I'm not going to spoil it too much, but I'll certainly give you a heads up on what occurred for reasons that will be released in Friday's video. So you're going to have to watch Friday's video to get all this information. For reasons that are known only to me at this moment, I was able to spend the morning with a Hall of Fame player. Now, it wasn't just me, it was a particular group to which I am a member, so to speak. And we were able to spend the day, not the day again, it's just the morning hours, with a well-known Hall of Fame baseball player to interact, to get some autographs, just to be in his presence for a good portion of the day on Saturday. So, and I filmed in the afternoon yesterday, as I always do film them. I pre-film all of my videos on Saturday. So, I'm going to release that video on this coming Friday, so you'll get to see which Hall of Famer did I get to hang out with briefly for a few hours. So that's a really cool video on Friday. So check that out. Of course, we always have great trivia questions and prizes coming up. I am getting ready, trying to get my funds in order to go hang out at the Philly show. Ooh, we're going to take a pause here. Card Hobbyist. Card Hobbyist has thrown out guesses before, but he is seldom a person who participates. I understand that. A lot of people have, I mean, again, if I get 15 people entering my contest every week, that's pretty good. So I like to shout out the newbies. Card Hobbyist isn't exactly a newbie. He's certainly not an unknown member of the card community, but I do want to shout him out. I appreciate you dropping by and participating, and congrats that you won. I'll be sending out this awesome Ted Williams Topps Chrome insert set for you, insert card for you. I believe it's from 2020 Topps Chrome. Decade of Dominance. Congrats to you, sir. All right, we will move on to Wednesday. It's funny, I don't think Card Hobbyist guessed on any day other than Wednesday, or other than Monday, because on my channel I always say you can only win once, but I'm not going to have to remove Card Hobbyist because he only put out a guess on that one. So anyway, Wednesday was September the 6th, and that is certainly one of those days that could be, I'm sorry, yeah, it was September the 6th. It's one of those days that could be a, what do I want to say, a Labor Day. But, what am I thinking? Oh, it was a Labor Day question. Again, I tried to find something happening this day history, September the 6th. Tried to make it something that happened on Labor Day in September the 6th. So I found out on this day in September the 6th, 1996, this future Hall of Famer hit his 500th home run, thus becoming only the third player ever to accumulate a career total of at least 500 home runs and at least 3,000 hits. Name that individual. Most people got this one right away. That individual was the great Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray, unfortunately, is one of those Hall of Fame players that people just don't come to your head as the greatest of first baseman or anything like that of all time. Or maybe you would consider him one of the greatest Orioles of all time, certainly. But Eddie Murray doesn't get enough love in the hobby. But he was the one who was third on that list of 500 home run and 3,000 hit club members. That was your answer. Your prize for getting that one, for getting that one right. This awesome 2000 Pacific Crown Royale card of Fred McGriff. Like I said before, all the cards in the Crown Royale set came in this awesome crown design die cut. So I'm sure you can get the whole set for almost nothing, since it is a late 90s overproduced mass-produced set. So if you wanted to get this cool set, I'm sure it wouldn't be too difficult for you. It is a pretty looking card. That is the prize for this one. So again, we will shuffle once. I do not have to remove Card Hobbyist. So we will spin. You got to hit 3 times again. So good luck to everybody on this one. So yeah, I said before, I'm getting ready to go to the Philly show in a couple weeks. I actually mentioned before, I picked up my Mike Schmidt jersey when I went to the Phillies game a couple weeks ago. Got an authentic, replica, as it were, which is kind of an oxymoron, but it's the way people talk about it. Oh yeah, this is an authentic replica of a Mike Schmidt jersey. So I was able to, I picked that up, and I'll bite the bullet. I'll take it out and walk amongst people with it on, because I always said I don't like wearing jerseys. The only place that makes sense to wear a jersey is in your house when you're watching a game, maybe. That was 3 for Jeremy Michaels. Boom, boom, boom. That happens sometimes, people. 3 real quick ones for Jeremy Michaels. Jeremy, congrats to you. You'll be getting this awesome crown card of Fred McGriff. Moving on, to Friday, interesting question, and I question the answer now, but I said September the 8th, 1988, this person was named the next commissioner of baseball. Now, the reason I'm a little leery about that is I went up and just this morning I was double checking all the information, and when I did a check for what happened on September the 8th ever, which is you're not going to get a September the 8th as a Labor Day. Labor Day is simply the first Monday of the month of September, be that the 1st or through the 7th, whichever. So it's never going to be September the 8th as Labor Day, but I figured it was the day of September the 8th. What happened on September the 8th? Well, September the 8th, in 1988, okay, this individual was voted in as the next commissioner of baseball. The answer is Bart Giamatti, Abe Bartlett Giamatti. Now, the reason I say it's odd to me is because if you look on the back of the card, he had been serving as president of the National League, but it wasn't until April 1st, 1989, that he actually became the commissioner of baseball. And I thought it was odd that, well, hang on a second now, if he was voted in on September the 8th, why did it take so stinking long for him to take office? And I think it's just because that's the way the contract was written from the previous guy. When they decided to vote out, I think it was Peter Ueberroth was before him. When he decided to be when they voted him out, his contract apparently lasted until April 1st of 1989, and that's when Bart Giamatti took over. And his tenure is the shortest of all commissioners. If you look at that back again, he had a massive heart attack on the 9th or the 1st of September. He died with a massive heart attack, and I almost I apologize for I'm about to be a little morbid, but I think to myself sometimes, this is just the baseball fan in me. For those people who love Pete Rose and think Pete Rose needs to be reinstated into baseball. Well, Bart Giamatti is the person who banned Pete Rose. This guy right here is the one who banned Pete Rose from baseball following all the investigation into his gambling activity. And it was just a couple weeks before he died that happened. So some part of me sometimes thinks the baseball gods struck him down for such an egregious action. But, that's certainly not true at all. But part of me thinks that way because I'm such a baseball fan. Anyway, your prize for getting that one right, or for participating, is this awesome 2005, I believe it was 2005, 2005 Jim Thome Topps Finest card. Really sweet looking card there. Has him appropriately in the Phillies. No, I think Thome's clearly an Indian on his Hall of Fame plaque, but we did love having him in Philadelphia for a few years. So that is that answer. So we're going to move on to Friday. Now, Jeremy Michaels is out because you cannot win but once on my channel per week. And yet, Card Hobbyist did throw out another guess. So you are out, Card Hobbyist. So just a reminder to Card Hobbyist, I need to get your contact information. I do not believe I have it. So please take a moment and mail me your, or send an email with your contact information, your mailing information, so I can send out that card for you. But we are now going to spin for the Thome card. Oops, slide it down there. So we will shuffle once and spin. Good luck to everybody. So yeah, I got my Mike Schmidt jersey. Well, I will endeavor to wear the Mike Schmidt jersey. I always said I never got a Mike Schmidt jersey. I never got a really cool jersey for a player because, if you have a jersey, you want to wear it around. You wear it. And most people will wear it to the ballpark. And the problem is you're in the ballpark and you're around thousands of other people, and someone's going to spill ketchup on you. Someone's going to accidentally dump the drink on you. And I didn't want my jersey getting ruined by having worn it around town, so to speak. So I never bothered to buy a jersey for that reason. If I figured if I got a jersey, all I do is hang it in the closet, never wear it. If I got a jersey, I'd want it to be an autographed jersey so I could frame it and hang it up. If I got a jersey, I didn't want just a jersey that I would put in the closet and say I have a jersey. So I'm getting a little older now, and I figured I want to get my I want to get my Mike Schmidt official jersey, so I'll actually wear it around. So come the Philly show, I'll be wearing my Mike Schmidt jersey there, and I don't know yet which hat I'll wear, which Phillies hat I'll wear, but I'll be wearing a Phillies hat and a Phillies jersey and a Mike Schmidt jersey. So, Lord willing, I'll be able to get there and get some good cards. I'm hoping to see a lot of other YouTubers there. That'd be one of my like goals. I usually see a couple people there, but I'm trying to save up some money so I can have some couple bucks to spend. I know I will have a decent amount of cash to waste at the show, but part of me wishes I had saved up a little bit more, because I was thinking about trying to get Basement Card Collector hits 3. Congrats to you, sir. You will be getting this awesome Tommy card. Hope you like the Tommy or the Phils. Hopefully the Phils. So that's all I have for you today, people. I'm not going to bother finishing my story. We'll talk more about the Philly show as it gets closer. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did so, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. And please consider participating in the trivia contests as I release them. Again, I do videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And on every video, I put out a trivia question and offer up a good prize. Just recently, I've accidentally purchased some extra Mike Schmidt, serial numbered card, but also an auto. I have an extra Mike Schmidt auto. I'll be talking about that in one of the videos coming up. I don't know, maybe I'll put that out there as a trivia prize. Who knows? Anyway, appreciate you all watching. Appreciate all the support. I try my best to support everybody else. So thanks for watching, and take care.